How's it going, everybody? Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes on the Daybreak Show via Zoom video conference from Community Lifeline. Barb Weza, how are you doing, Barb? It's good to see you over Zoom.
I'm well. How are you?
I am well, thank you. It's been a real trying time across the nation, and I can only imagine that with Community Lifeline and the COVID outbreak from March, you've had to really adjust some of the ways that you're able to help serve the folks in the community. Let's kind of just go back to March and until now and what has happened, and then we'll get some new information out there.
Yeah, so in March, we would have been closing our shelter the end of April. And in March, the pandemic hit, and we were approached by public health. And since March, we have been a part of the emergency management team to provide quarantine, isolation, and general population rooms for those that don't have a place to shelter in place, with a bed capacity of 50. And so since March 27th, we have been open 24/7. We have increased our staff. We have doubled our staff. We are now providing 3 meals a day, hot showers, case management, peer supports, round the clock, 7 days a week. And we are also working with community partners such as the Shelton Police Department to provide crisis response to folks on the streets, and are doing a lot of outreach to bring folks in as well so that they have a place to shelter in place.
Community Lifeline is in downtown Shelton, and you can always find more information at cllshelton.org or on their Facebook page, facebook.com/Mason County Homeless. Community Lifeline, a 501c3 nonprofit. I want to thank Peninsula Credit Union for offering time to nonprofits to come on and talk about some of these issues. As we move into the fall now, all the reports are indicating that this could be a real tough fall and winter for folks. And I can only imagine, especially for those who frequent Community Lifeline with perhaps all the housing issues and medical needs and things like that. What are you looking at to move into the fall, and what kind of help is in the community that you're looking to try to maybe get some extra help or volunteers?
Yes, absolutely. So through all of this, we up until March, we relied almost solely on volunteers for our meal program. And now we have increased that. We have tripled that. We're serving 3 meals a day. And so we lost the majority of our volunteers. We had to hire a staff. So that has increased our funding needs as well. For those of you that are looking for ways to help, you can call us at 360-462-4439. And we have many, many opportunities for volunteer and for donations that we are in need of right now. We are going to be helping folks through the winter. Again, we are doing outreach, trying to bring people in. And so our outreach teams, because we are a housing agency, we do case management and assist people to also be a pathway towards permanent housing. And so our shelter and our programs here are all very transitional. And so this is a nice transition. Get people off the streets, get them in where it's warm, where they can be taken care of. We can assess their needs, connect them with resources, including housing.
One of the things on your Facebook page, about a month ago, you posted a little note about you, I'm assuming, sitting where you're at right now in your office, and you're able to hear the sounds of music and laughter and conversation downstairs. That's gotta mean a lot to you.
It really does. Some days we are so weary because we have just had so much more put upon us. But that night I was sitting here at my desk doing some work and just listening to the sounds in the building. And we really are building a community here. People were playing music. They were talking about the good dinner they'd just been served. They were talking about the appointments they had to go to the next day. We had a new woman that was checking in that night. Two of our residents here were helping her make her bed and get settled in. It was just such a warm feeling, and we're just feel so blessed that we're able to provide to those in our community, our neighbors in need that don't have housing. We are also very thankful to have this building in the downtown area of Shelton. And as I said earlier, we are working to remodel this building. We are making many improvements so that we can do many more things from this building. We know there is a great need.
Community Lifeline, again, provides basic needs of services of meals, showers, emergency shelters, and more. You can find them in downtown Shelton, also online, cllshelton.org, and on Facebook at Mason County Homeless. We'll put those links here in the show notes. A great 501c3 nonprofit organization in Shelton, Mason County. Thanks to Peninsula Credit Union for putting some time up for Barb to come on the air and talk about the needs. If you've got the availability to help Community Lifeline, it is most needed and wanted and would be appreciated, especially as we move into the fall and the winter. Barb, good to see you. Good to hear that you and the Lifeline are healthy and safe as best we can here moving through this uncertain time. You be safe and well, and let's check in as we move through the winter.
Thank you very much.